School districts across the country are releasing dramatic video to highlight the danger of drivers ignoring red stoplights on school buses. A growing number of districts are equipping buses with cameras to record violators who put kids at risk. Mark Strassmann is in Austin, Texas, where cameras have caught thousands of incidents. Mark, good morning.
Good morning. The Austin Independent School District has around 320 buses. Nothing remarkable about this one until the stop signs come on, front and back. These signs turn on 5 mounted cameras like these two, which automatically record whether nearby cars come to a stop for the kids. And all too often, they don't. When this Austin school bus stopped 2 weeks ago, this truck kept going and plowed into 7th grader Miles McFadden. He was bruised, but fine. What do you remember about that day? You got off the bus.
I'm just walking, I see this truck coming, I expect him to stop, but he doesn't, and everything just goes into a blur.
Amy McFadden, Miles's mother, saw the video of the collision that night on television.
It's just your heart drops into your feet and you just can barely breathe when you're watching that.
The very next day in Austin, another truck hit a high school student getting off the bus. Amazingly, he was fine. By one estimate, American drivers illegally passed school buses more than 13 million times last year. On average, roughly 8 kids a year are killed by drivers who ignore school bus stop signs.
Right down the roads where everything happened.
Donald Mayor's daughter Gabby was killed after getting off her school bus in Florida in 2010. The 71-year-old driver was never charged. Mayor is pushing state lawmakers to allow school bus cameras to keep students safe.
It's not an accident because it's preventable, and it's not a tragedy because we know what's going to happen again.
At least 15 states allow cameras to be mounted outside school buses to record motorists illegally passing. Austin added those cameras last January.
You have the bus, stop signs out.
Every day, school police review videos of violators, like this one. The fine is $300.
That's probably a 50 to 100 right there.
In 4 months, they sent citations to 6,600 motorists.
That was a very significant number. It was shocking.
Why shocking?
That's a lot of violators in a very short time period.
So with school bus cameras here always watching, it's up to drivers to recognize that stop signs really do mean stop.
That's somebody's baby. Every one of those kids is somebody's baby, and it's my responsibility as a driver to make sure that every one of those kids gets home safely.
Here in Austin, those 6,600 citations generated almost $2 million in fines. Money split 60-40 between the camera company and the school district. But there are critics of this, critics who say these cameras are more about making money than finding ways to make kids safe.
No.
Gail?
No.
Yeah,
It
well,
makes me angry
we
to see
disagree.
that.
I don't even care if they're making money as long as they're keeping kids safe. I marvel at people like Mr. Mayor, who tragically lost his daughter and now wants to make sure it doesn't happen to other parents.
It should be
inexcusable.
It should be a penalty on par with drunk driving.
Yes.
It is awful.
I agree, Josh.
It is awful.
6,600 citations in 4 months.
For something that's easily preventable.
Stop.
Thank you, Mark.